Hi, my name is Elita Kuna. This is my third video and I'll be talking about the company, which is Sodexo. Founded in 1966 by Pierre Bellon in Marseille, France, Sodexo is now the worldwide leader in facility services. For over 40 years, they have developed expertise backed by 420 employees with 100 different professions in 80 countries across the globe. Sodexo serves over 75 million customers each and every day within the sectors of corporate world, education, healthcare, defense, and sports and leisure mainly. The revenue for 2012 was of 18 billion euro, and for 2013 the forecast is for time and a half that amount. I currently work within the healthcare department for Sodexo. Based on the Royal Sussex County Hospital in Brighton as a finance and payroll administrator. So being there, I could see that Sodexo shows very strong points within the CVF in the human relations module as well as the open system module. Which in an employee's perspective is a dream company, because you always feel like you have the opportunity of developing yourself within the company. I've been constantly being asked to do training and development in Excel, and I've done already 2 training, one in payroll system and another one in the finance system that they offer at the moment, which makes us feel valued and therefore loyal to the company. So based on that, I conducted a SWOT analysis of the strengths of the company, weaknesses and so on. So for strengths, I put loyalty from employees, as they normally develop a lot from the day they start, causing them to value the company. I see a lot, especially my boss. She started as a finance administrator. She finished her university and now she is the finance control for the south of England. She is only 32 years old. She's been in the company for 5 years and they've seen value in her and a potential in her. So she's been developed and she's been on training, and that gives us a lot of, it gives us something to look up to and to look forward to within the company. Weaknesses, too much outsourcing in all areas. We still have a lot of agency staff, especially within the hospital. I'll be developing a bit more on that in recommendations. Eco-friendly measures, more electronic reports. I put in opportunity. I think Sodexo develops a lot. We have iPads for all the supervisors to control the areas within the hospital, but we do not have, within our department, for example, we print 20 pages reports for 18 different outlets every week, and those papers just get filed away. I just think, in my opinion, that is a waste of money, and also is not a very eco-friendly manner. I think that's something Sodexo could improve a lot on, and you could do no harm. I think though that should be another way of doing that. Threats, as I said, the agency staff are giving the company probably a bad reputation. Now I'll be talking a bit about that within my recommendations, so I'll start with that. Saving on outsourcing. We currently employ in the housekeeping department, so the department that cleans the hospital, over 400 people, and they only do a normal shift, but we also employ, we outsource from agencies over 300 people each week. For us, that is being a waste of money. I've put that forward to our bosses, and a lot of other people have seen that, and they're trying to work on that, and that, in my opinion, is a threat, because they don't do the job properly. And we also have porters that carry the patient from one ward to the other, or sometimes from the operating room to the wards. Sometimes they're just on their break, they don't care too much. They probably haven't been trained properly for that job, or they only been in the job for that day, and they're dealing with a life. in that occasion, because we work in a hospital. It could be crucial from bringing someone from the ward to the operating room in a quickly and efficient manner, and that sometimes is not happening, and we are being fined by the NHS because of that. So in my opinion, that is a threat. It can give the company a very bad reputation, as well as costing us a lot of money. So I felt in the beginning we didn't have a lot of support in the startup. Basically, I used to work for ISS before I worked for Sodexo, doing the same sort of job apart from payroll, and we had all the support, and like everyone knew what they were doing. As soon as Sodexo started, instead of us being flooded in with managers and people that could support us to introduce us to their system, we just had one person on site for each department, and that person could not cope with the demand. We were 5-6 people in each office, and we were there for about 2 months not knowing exactly what we should be doing, until we were sent on a training a month after that. And then with the training, as soon as you have the training, you don't know exactly what to do straight away. You need to develop within the day-to-day, and we didn't have that support. Some days we just arrive and not know what to do. So that would be a better recommendation for future implementations of contracts that they would have. Another recommendation, in my opinion, would be to go a bit more towards the rational goal module. That would be included also in the eco-friendly manner, saving on reports and introducing everything more electronic. Nowadays this is the way forward, in my opinion. So recommendations also, I said save on outsourcing, better startup, but one thing that they do very well, in my opinion, is the development, and they have a good culture of diversity and equality. So with this video, I reached my goal of knowing the company better. I searched, I asked for my senior managers, and I felt like I'm in a great company and I have a lot of potential to be growing in there. My manager seems to be very happy with me. I've had my 3-month review, and she's very pleased with my results so far. So I'm very pleased, and that will be it. Thank you very much.